Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be drawing Mothra from the Monsterverse. Mothra from Godzilla, King of Monsters, so that version of Mothra. There's so many different versions of Mothra. It took me a while to research this. So I found the most recent sort of version. And I found a kind of cool statue. It's hard to find good reference images for Mothra, especially the King of Monsters one, because it's all blurry and like fuzzy and stuff. It's very hard to see. I'm on landscape paper. Use a pencil and an eraser and hit pause if I go too fast, right? So we get in like his face, or her face, should I say, face, and some of the wings and some of the body. Can't fit in the whole character, but because the wings are so massive, we'd have to sacrifice detail on the face, and I kind of like the detail on the face, so you know. If you want to see like a full body one, maybe all the wings and stuff like that, let me know in the comments. And we could do one that focuses more on those massive wings. But anyway, let's start with the face. So, where to begin? Center point of my page is about here. We'll come up, right? And we're going to go with this sort of, the mouth sort of area, right? So we'll just get it right in the middle, curve it up and down, right? This kind of thing, right? This becomes eyebrow, sort of this way, right? So, like this. So then, right, so this becomes the eyebrow, right? So it comes up real long, right? Goes up this way, like so. And I think Mothra sometimes is like furry, but I don't think this Mothra is. Doesn't look furry to me anyway. So we got this kind of W shape, right? And then that big eye is going to come out from around here. Right, so we got this big eye shape coming out around there. Okay, so then in here we got some details and some tentacles and things. So we got like another sort of eyebrow line that comes up this way. Like so. And then another one down here. Now, we don't have to be totally even on both sides. We got like maybe like a head tilt kind of thing going on. So it doesn't have to be exactly perfect on both sides. And then top of the head comes across here, and top of the head on this side comes across like here as well. And then in here we have those antenna or whatever. They're sort of like pieces of furry stuff. I wouldn't know what they are really. Comes up the middle, and then it's like another shape here. So it's like growing out from Mothra's like eyebrow, head sort of area. And then this goes up here. Comes back down then. Back down around to there. And then this comes back down to here. So then these are like furry sort of antenna type things. But the only way they sort of come out this way. Growing out like so, and on the other side similar, goes down behind the head. Kind of like that. And then the rest of the head sort of comes in behind underneath these things. Like so. Right, so then we have some more sort of lines on the head inside here. So these sorts of wrinkles and things, texture and stuff, all in around here. Like so. Right, so then we got like a bottom eyelid line. Just here comes up into the face. This kind of stuff comes around. And he's all bumpy and gnarly, and there's lots of different wrinkles and stuff. So coming out from just underneath the eyes, we have these big mandible sort of spike things, right? So one comes down this way and then spikes back up, down into here, and then comes up into the face sort of area there. And we got like a face line here. And we're similar on this side, so we'll do sort of copy sort of the same thing. So it just comes out, down, spikes up to like a big spike, and comes back up into there. You know, roughly, it doesn't have to be exact on both sides. We got like gnarly sort of bumps and lumps and stuff. And there's all texture on these as well. Like lines just going up and around. Alright, so some lines here as well. Okay, so then the bottom jaw, right? So we've got sort of a line coming up around here first. We'll close off the top jaw first, and then we'll do the bottom jaw. So the bottom jaw comes out down this way, comes across for the chin, back up in here. And we can see maybe some of it on this side, and some of it over here. And then there's like a skin line or something, like a yellow line for the skin here. And then we have teeth and other fangs sort of sticking down along here. So we've got like one. They're probably not teeth, they're probably like more sort of insect-like parts of the jaw. They look like teeth though. And then there's like two smaller ones here. Like this, and then we have some more down here, so like more sort of teeth-like things. And then like a line for the jaw or something here, wrinkles for the jaw. Just trying to make it look real, like wrinkly and stuff in there. And then seems like there's like an inner portion as well, so there's like more bumps and things in here, and we've got like an inner section of the mouth, and that has sort of fangs or something inside as well. Something like that, so real gnarly. Okay, so we'll move down the body now. So we're not totally the same on both sides, because the body's kind of turned a little bit in the picture that I'm drawn from. So we'll do shoulder on this side first. So we'll go down this way, right? Shoulder here, and then down this side here as well. It's like this shoulders were slightly sort of tilted a little bit. And then the hair, like so. Well, I call it hair, but it's like this. He's got like this stuff that goes like an extra part of the head that goes down his back. We'll just call it hair for the purposes of finding something easy to call it. Like back there, just on the shoulders. So then out of this shoulder, we're gonna get like an arm coming out, like one of Mothra's arms. So it comes out there, and this one comes out here, right? So we're like, you know, real insect looking, sort of clicky kind of arms, right? And then you could have like just some extra armor sort of edge lines and stuff coming around there, and the center line for the chest is like here, so it like comes down here and splits both ways, and then collarbones go that way, and some lines for the shoulder. Okay, so these two arms come out and down, right? And they're real long, so they kind of, we'll thicken this up because they go into the arm, so they're a real thick sort of line. And then the arm comes out real long, sort of for the bicep, going out this way, and then the shoulder at the top, it's kind of bumpy. Comes out this way. And you get real skinny down here and comes out to an elbow. And then we have some lines on the top of the shoulder, like some sort of armor or something. And a bit of a bicep line, just going this way. And then this comes back into there. Like so. So then out here then we have the forearm and the elbow. So this goes down off my page now because it's so long. This comes out and down as well. He's like using them to walk on. She's like using them to walk on. So they go down to the ground basically. So this comes around, down like so. And this one comes around and down like this. You could have like a line like so. And then some sort of spikes or something on the edge. Right, so the other arm, kind of pretty similar. We have another sort of armor piece. And then this goes down to the elbow again, real long. Like so. bicep sort of line here. Again, similar to this, except it's kind of like, it's like turned in here. So, and then center line just goes that way. So this arm's sort of more twisted, turned out this way. And then that sort of mandible forearm sort of area here. This kind of stuff, and this could have some spikes or something on the bottom, and then like another bump or something here. Now we can actually see the leg sticking out from this one, so that comes out this way, and from this side as well, and another line coming down the middle. Right, so lots of insect stuff. Okay, so we'll go down the body and we'll add the arms in the front. So there's 4 arms all together, right? So we've got sort of 2 more here. So we got like another curved line sort of for a shoulder sort of area there, and another one, let's say here, like so. Okay, and then we have one leg coming out this way, and we have those sides at the front, those sort of big sharp claws sort of things right at the front, right? So we can see the back of the arm just coming out here a little bit. Right, and then maybe a bit more on this side. Add some sort of bumps and things on this. And we'll just put a shadow in where it's going into the body, inside, right? Okay, so then so we can see the side of the body then just here, going up around into the armpit, side of the body there, and there's like this sort of arrow pointing down or something just at the front here. And then there's like an edge line going around this, and these go in. And, you know, you can add texture and dots and stuff all over. Okay, so then those big sharp sort of claw like teeth or something, arms basically. So they have a kneecap, right? And then this comes out real long. Then the back of it here, and you could have some spikes coming down like so. There's a line there. And then we can see the elbow then coming down here. So kind of a bumpy sort of line. It's down like so, and it comes down to a couple of spikes down here. Goes back up. Spikes on the edges. Arm comes up that way. And then like another sort of spiking area here. Like a claw on the end. Like that. And we got something similar over here. So we got like this sort of kneecap, sort of bone that covers, slightly different to this one, higher up. And then it goes down that way. And then the other one, we can see sort of more of these spikes now on this one. Then off down there. And this could have a top to it, just like that. And then the elbow bumps down here. Got a spike, big spike in the middle, a couple of little ones there. And the arm goes up. We have two spiking sections kind of like this on it as well. So these bumps or lines, texture lines coming across here. I'll add some of those here as well, just to keep it the same. Okay, so then the abdomen sort of comes out from how high up? So I'd say here. So we got like some abdomen sort of lines here, and it comes down. So real big. You're thinking like, you know, a wasp or a bee or something. And then some more abdomen in here. And then some stomach lines that come across like so, and they line up the center. So then this has like sort of lines like this coming across the stomach, like so. Abdomen. Texture lines on the abdomen as well. You can just darken this one up. And then, right, so then this is like a leg, right? So there's like a thigh that goes into the body here. And then it goes off this way with spikes. Something similar then over here. Just goes underneath the arm there and out here, and then like a line there like that. And, you know, some wrinkles and texture and stuff. Like so, right. And again, darkening up some of the lines underneath things can help, just making some things look like shadows and just thickening up the lines. And you know, as much texture now as you want, as much sort of wrinkles and things. Okay, but that's basically, that's the body. So we'll move on now and do whatever of the wings we can see, right? And we'll draw some of the patterns. So then, coming out from here, coming out from the shoulder, kind of. Yeah, we've got two sections to the wing, so we'll go out, down there. And then the underneath side we can see just in here. Like that, and does it come at the bottom of it here? Like so. Right, so then we have sort of a top thing that comes down here. Then we do the other one over this side now. That way. And then the inside of it kind of comes down real close here. That way. And then this has another section. Goes along, it's like the arm of it, you know, the bone or something. And then like maybe something similar down here. Just like an edge. Something here too. There's all patterns inside there, but we'll draw in the top wing, and then we'll do the patterns. So we've got like another sort of bumpy sort of area here. And then this will just come down. Like down to here somewhere. Like so. And then the top of the wing coming out from the eye. To there, and then this will go real big now. So of course, if you have more room, you can fit in more of this wing all the way. Right, it goes real far off that way. Then the bottom of this. Up to there, and then this goes out like so. And then there's like, you know, texture lines and stuff all on this. Right, and then on the other side, something similar comes out from the head here. This goes off this way. And then some of what we can see, just a smaller gap just there. And then we have this sort of bumping sort of section just like this. Off the page that way, and this can have texture lines. And there's, I think, another rim or something here. Add that here as well. Alright, so now we'll add some sort of black and yellow sort of color lines, right? So you can color this blue or black or whatever way you want. Oh, actually, what did I forget? There's a edge there. No, yeah, I got it all. Okay, so black and yellow designs, right? So sort of all these are black and blue, depending on what way you like to color it. So these are all black, right, inside. And yellow in there or blue in there. That's all black there. Black all in there, right? So then down here then, so just these sort of blobs. You know, you're thinking of like, you know, those ink blots, sort of tests kind of things. So this one goes all the way down to there. I think it goes back towards the arm and then around. Sometimes there's like these circles that get sort of smaller on the edge. I think I'll add some of those here as well. They're not in the picture I'm drawn from, but I think they would benefit from it. Right, and then over here as well, do sort of same thing. You can do your own patterns, of course. You could just sort of make it up if you want. You don't have to copy me, because all insects sort of tend to have a different sort of pattern on their wings anyway. So that's black in there, yellow, and then another sort of black area here. And then some more up here. So yellow sort of section here. And then black section here. Okay. Right, so now I'm just going to like thicken up some lines along the edge. Just some shadow lines kind of thing. So in some places inside the mouth as well, it might be beneficial to add a maybe shadow or something in the hole here, just to show that this goes like back, you know. Just that it's a sort of a dark area. Back there, like that, maybe. Right, but I think I'll leave it there. So that is how to draw Mothra from Godzilla, King of Monsters. So I hope it was helpful. And as usual, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.